Alright, in 7000, what have you got for me? Life, the universe, and coffee beans. You have the strangest feeling you forgot something, or someone. Precisely 86,400,000 timecodes have passed since our latest brewing incident, a new record. This unit's mission satisfaction could not be higher. I don't know about you, but I think we deserve a break. Care to join us for a tall glass of carrot juice? Carrot coffee is also an option, though. I would hate to risk our safety record. This unit notes that carrots are still disproportionately represented on the menu, but accepts your invitation. Now that's impossible! No, I think it's very possible. Anyway, let's head on up to Last Dregs. Oh yeah, we never actually resolved the other things. I forget what they looked like. I don't think there's any of them here. Never actually resolved that. Such a pleasant atmosphere for processing. This unit now understands organic life forms' obsession with beverage consumption, not those kinds of beverages. The Last Dregs certainly has come a long way. Remember when the counter was dusty and musty? I still don't know what civilization originally built these structures, but I like to think they'd be happy to see what we've done with the place. Perhaps they ran a cafe of their own long ago. Actually, while you're here, can I trouble you to check in with the patrons? As you well know, customer satisfaction is our first priority, and they wouldn't dare fob you off with a platitude. Alright, let's go ahead and talk with everyone, see how they're doing. Sophisticia. Yes, the transmission of other beings' gustatory perception has been most effective. I believe I should like to experience haptic transmission next. Those burns your tongue reported by being that consuming coffee rapidly sound intriguing. Nah, you can skip that one. Why do you hasten so? There are yet many gustatory sensations we must experience. The Galarians and Grayblos perceptions were illuminating. Yeah. The atmosphere here, too, is quite enjoyable, though the other beings are naturally unequipped to discuss the finer mysteries of the universe. The idle chatter pleases me. In fact, I've scarcely rebuked anyone at all. How nice. Hello, proud citizen. It has been some time since I began cooperating with this lout, hasn't it? Though I can scarce believe it myself. We are as allies now. Some even call us friends. To which I take offense, of course. Perish the thought. As if I don't wander it over to my side of the garden half a dozen times per shift to raise your suggestions. Perhaps people would possess a more accurate conception of our relationship if they did not so clearly crave my insight. Still, I've come to believe that anyone who enjoys the Last Dregs as much as I do cannot be all bad, even if he has poor taste in helmets. Yes, it's only about the helmets. Little emotional Graybluff, hopefully you don't cry again. This place, I love it here. It reminds me of home almost as much as the Sea of Elysian. And such a pristine sea it is. Each time I devour a delicious fish, I reaffirm my vow to protect it. One serving of the fish, please. Alright, and where's the last one? Ah, yes, the dragons. Thy consideration is appreciated, hero. For me, 'tis enough to gaze upon the tiny dessert and feel the wind on my scales. Indeed, the true winds of Elysian are divine, yet I find myself drawn to the pastry nonetheless. The sentient by which thou didst create, it warmeth my heart even now. Alright, everyone seems to be having a good time. We definitely aren't forgetting about someone, though. Nope, definitely not. Allow this unit to thank you in the perpetually anxious lifeform's stead. Your data collection is appreciated. I am not perpetually anxious. This is a normal amount of concern. But yes, thank you, Brilliant. How did you find our customers? Well, they seem pretty pleased. Thank goodness, they're still enjoying themselves. I would hate to play host to any more firefights, or fistfights, or food fights. Data from Barista Unit M-104 indicates that patron numbers are only increasing. Business future secure. Though this unit personally wishes us to seek out even more civilizations data, nevertheless, much of the universe remains to be restored to life and hope. Incoming transmission from Stigma 4. New life. Allied units. There is a new life on Elysian. Scans indicate more than one additional life form. Uh-oh. Oh, don't bore us with the logs. If it's worth scanning, it's worth seeing. Alright then, let's head on over to Elysian. See what new life form has popped up. Hopefully it isn't anything bad, although I am remembering the life form that we were dealing with before that we've kind of just completely forgot about. Oh, okay, well, it's just gonna end here? Okay. Unsurprisingly, I was treated to more logs anyway. The good news is that every single part of Elysian has grown. Oh, that's good. This unit will not spoil any further revelations. Let us proceed. Yep, let's wrap this up. Oh. One of the eggs hatched. And we got a bunch of those things too. Sweet mother! Stigma 4 wasn't kidding. Not that it can. Look over there. Oh yeah, it's just a whole new structure. Well, yeah, that's all of it. Oh, right, it's them. That's right. This is the last section of the dungeon. I forget what it's called. Like the last final day? No, that's the trial, isn't it? Ah, what are you doing here? That's right, these things. As your companion suggested, we have traversed the dead worlds of Ultima Thule. We have seen its despair. We have seen the tragedy of the forgotten, and the sorrow of those who forget themselves. This is well. Yet, this star is different. There's life here. There's change. This unit understands that this is difficult for you to accept. The mission to live is no simple matter. Then why do you grasp for a life in a universe that will one day die? Why seek to change that which cannot be changed? This unit hopes you will not take this as a personal attack, but it would assert that a broad perspective is required. It is true that each civilization is valuable. A single particle of despair placed in the right code, the right body, the right mind, can spread like a virus. Yet there is more than one civilization in this universe. The disease that kills one spares another. The sorrow that consumes one drives others to seek joy. Together we survive. Together we see beyond our limitations. And together we find reason to hope. So long as we live, and so long as we have even one reason to hope, the dynamis will change for us. Beyond our despair lies an infinitude of miracles. We need only open our receptors to them. And 7,000, you've come such a long way. We obtained a physical life eternal and complete mental resonance to determine that existence is meaningless. Despite all that, you say we were wrong? Yes, you idiot. Please refrain from leaping to conclusions. Whether the inherent meaning of life or lack thereof can be proven by the existence of miracles remains up for debate. We here have grappled with such questions since time immemorial. You are welcome to join us for further discussion and gustatory stimulation at the cafe before deciding that your civilization was replete with buffoons. So long as you keep the doom and gloom confined to your conversation with mentally unflappable beings, that should be fine. And who knows, a nice cup of coffee might cheer you up a bit. This unit can vouch for the utility of our beverages in processing philosophical conundrums. That too. Perhaps they'll even find something new to ponder. It's the little things, as they say. There will be time enough for all civilizations to find hope for their future, given the postponed eternal opening schedule. This unit has set reminders to look out for the end of the universe in case additional menu items are required. That's what I like to hear. Less fatalism, more carrots of happiness. Well, we'll just have to explore the new Elysium when we have a bit more time. These developments are pleasing, but whence did they originate? Changes occurred soon after Brilliant asked our customers to reflect on their experiences at the cafe, you know. Perhaps realizing how happy they were increased their faith in a brighter future. And perhaps even the Nibrum were moved by the sight of a world that had not fallen to despair. In any case, the value of our mission is clear. You bet it is. Ah, it's so nice to not have to do all the emotional lifting around here anymore. Do come back and join us from time to time, Brilliant. We'll be here forever. Yeah. I'll come back when I do the final, I forget what they call it, the final quest that wraps them all together. Affirmative. Your labor has been greatly valued. We would be delighted to assign you shifts at any time. No thanks, I don't really want to work. This unit jests. Your friendship is also valued. Should you ever need a place to process, you are always welcome for a beverage of indeterminate nature at the Last Dregs. Sounds good to me, although I'm still not going to come back here anytime soon. Last Dregs, reputation up. Your reputation has increased to Bloodsworn. You have achieved Bloodsworn reputation with the staff and patrons of Last Dregs. You'll receive an experience points. Yeah. I'm already maxed Gatherer, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out the mount, and I believe we get the mount, and... oh, I already got the mount. You just get the framework kit, and the Orchestrion scroll. Nice.